Hello everybody, happy Christmas, take two. So today I just need to tell you, my goodness, the gremlins in Facebook. We've had, I've just come off doing a Facebook Live for Crafts Beautiful and we've had some challenges there. So apologies for everything. And of course it feels so strange doing Christmas when we're actually all in our summer dresses and summer shorts, depending on, you know, what you like to wear at summer. God, I don't know where I was going there, but I was digging myself a hole, wasn't I? Oh gosh, here we go, it started already. But this is going to be something that we're going to do more regularly because I want to introduce you to a couple of exclusive dies that are available from Highlight Crafts, and they complement what's on Create and Craft at the moment. So we're not going to be a company that will put something on Create and Craft and then the same day tell you, excuse me, it's available from Highlight. So we don't want to confuse anybody about where they're buying or what they're buying. We want you to get the best deal you can at that point in time from anywhere in the world, but we're keeping it so that you know exactly where to shop. But I have got something special. Now, we mentioned Willow before, so Willow should now be on the Highlight Crafts website. But I want to show you two designs we've got for Christmas. So first of all, I'm going to see if I can find the packets to share with you. But it's a little bit exciting. And for everybody that has already ordered their Christmas, I mean, wow, I owe you all a huge thank you because we've been so incredibly busy. And it was exciting because we're able to give you the Merry Christmas free die, which I think is going to be just amazing. And then we've also put together a couple more things for you. So I just want to show you this one. First of all, this is the stag's head. And this is actually one of the dies that's now available on Highlight Crafts. I'm going to show you a couple of ways that we've used it. And the other one is the bird box. And they all just link together. Over the next couple of months, I'm going to be doing a lot of work where I'm going to bring back the dies that you've already bought because I want to be able to make them really good value for money for you so that you're using them again. So I'm just going to show you a couple of pieces that some of my friends have made. And this is one of them. And here's the stag. This is the our new Christmas stag. But you'll recognise these fence posts. These for when we did Field of Dreams. So our very first Red Robin launch. And we've brought it back into this collection for you. And then I'm going to show you another one that Amanda's done. And this one shows you not only the fence posts and with the little robins, but a real eclectic mix of the two ranges together. So it's a very exciting way of you being able to mix and match your designs. So let's take a little look at some of the other designs that we've created from these new collections. I want to show you this one because this one shows you particularly the free dies that are coming with the Create and Craft collection. And you've got the icicles that you can see there and also the Merry Christmas, and they are both available from createandcraft.com. I'm going to be working with this collection more and more over the next couple of weeks, and you'll be seeing different ways of me using it. But I'm going to very quickly move on to this. And this has got the birdhouse on it. So this birdhouse is actually one of the exclusive dies that's only available from Highlight Crafts. So it gives you the chance to be able to get this before anybody else does. And then I'm going to show you another design with it. So don't forget, you know those icicles that we've got? They look fabulous. And then layer up the birdhouse and bring in your little robins. I've got another one here. Hi Sue, it's really early in the morning. It's good to talk to you. I think we're waiting for other people to join us, but it's really good to say hello. Good morning. That's all the way from Abbotsford over in Canada. And then this is another one that's only available from Highlight Crafts. And you can see here, this is the stag and how it's been used. Now the backing papers are part of the collection of papers that we've got at Create and Craft. So you can see how fabulous they are, but they do really come together beautifully. I've got the stag combined with the bell. So another way of you using those fabulous designs. And then I've got the stag outside the front door, which is a design I particularly like because it's really effective and a great way of bringing everything together. I've got our birdhouse, but we don't have to have this just for Christmas, because imagine that all of this snow has been recoloured so that it's florals and moss. So again, it's not just going to be a Christmas card. And what I've got for you is I've got a couple of demonstrations that I'm just going to put together and show you how to create your cards. So let's put all of this to one side and take a little look at what we could be creating. So, I'm just going to share this one with you because I think this is probably one of my favourites. So first of all, you've got that lovely wreath round the outside edge. We've got a beautiful background that's one of the backing papers. They're the free icicles that are available from Create and Craft. The actual birdhouse is available from Highlight Crafts, and you're going to start to see more of those designs coming through with our exclusive dies that we're going to be bringing you. So I've got a demo lined up, and I'd like to just share with you how I'm going to build the stag and put all of this together. So first of all, I have taken the door, and the door, these are all my demonstrations because we're actually going to be doing 2 red robins on Create and Craft from Wednesday next week. And during that time, not only will I show you lots of different ideas, but I'm also going to be combining it with some of the designs that we had in Field of Dreams. So first of all, I've cut the door. Now this door, I have to tell you, has been printed onto 80-gram GSM paper. Now, not the heaviest weight and not the best weight for reflections. And remember, reflections is what we call our charisma. So what I've had to do is get another door cut out of white card so that the two of them are going to sit together, and that's going to reinforce everything. And then finally, a third one, and I've just scored along the top because that is going to create our easel card. So I'm going to lay the two of these together, and I'm just wondering if we may still have some technical problems because I know that there's a lot of you who've said you are going to join us and I can't see you at the moment. So I'm just going to keep going. We'll post it. If it hasn't been working, we'll still post this video for you. And if we need to, we'll do another one for you as soon as we can. Okay, so let's take a look at the stag then. So here he is. He's so regal and beautiful. And what I've done, I've cut him out a couple of times. I've snipped into his face so that I've got the head and I can decoupage him. I've also decoupaged some holly, which is part of the design, and I'm going to shape this round, and I'm just going to shape it round so that you can see how much shaping you can get with this. And when he then sits on the front door, he sits so regally. The other thing that I've got is some foliage. Now, the reason that I haven't worried about this all being perfectly together is because what I've done is I'm going to cover it with foliage. So let me just show you exactly what I mean by that. I'm going to take this, and you can see this was printed on just a piece of spare paper that I'd got. And not that that's what I intended, but I just thought, now I've printed it, I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going round the design with my tape pen. Oops, I've just torn that there, but it won't matter. You're not going to see that. And I'm just going to line this up on top of here. So I'm taking it, I'm lining up the bottom first. I'm going level up the side of the door, and then making sure I'm focusing on the top part of the architrave and not this part in the middle. And what I'm going to do here is just snip this out because we're not going to see it. It could get bent and caught, and rather than worry about it, let's take it out completely. Now I can stick the front to the back, so we've got that red liner tape in there. Hello everybody. So we have, it looks like we were needing to do a little bit of a reboot there, but we've managed to do it. So Fiona, hi there. Then, oh, Lorraine, I think some people were looking on the two red robins. Oh, I see. Okay, well, we need to make that a bit clearer for you. I've had a couple of challenges today, I have to tell. Not just with the technical elements of it, but because I did a Facebook Live literally just before this, I've had to bring all my two red robin stuff to work. So we're doing this in the studio at work. So it's like a little bit chaotic at the moment, along with packing everybody's orders. So I'm just going to put these two panels together. But before I do, I'm going to hold the corners and just make sure that I've lined it up correctly. So there we go. That's now lined up and that's ready. Now, just so you know, the door is available from Create and Craft as part of their fabulous Christmas deal. And we're literally a couple of days into Christmas. We've got some great stuff going on. And what we will be doing, I'm going to be doing some Create and Craft shows. So live shows showing you how to do everything with your Christmas collection, which is called Festive Birdsong. And those shows will be live on Create and Craft from Wednesday next week. We'll post the times for you so that you know when they're happening. But I wanted to show you a couple of pieces that are just available from Two Red Robins. So from the Highlight Craft website. So once, you know, it's always a little bit confusing when we get new companies. So just to explain to you, Two Red Robins is our brand. Highlight Crafts is the company, and we will be bringing you more brands as we go along. I've got some fabulous plans to do some soft crafts as well, so I'm really excited about the future. I'm not abandoning Tattered Lace, just in case you're wondering and you haven't heard that said before, because it's like having a baby. You can never, ever give them up. You know, your children are with you forever. So Tattered Lace is going to be with me forever. So I'm just going to get some foam, and I want to get some height to this. So I'm just thinking what's the best way of doing it, because my foam's quite thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the foam like this. So you start it off rolling, then you get your tape and you roll it and you pull it back and you roll and you pull it back and you roll and you pull it back. So I've now got the liner there, and I've created myself a little pad of foam. I'm just holding it from the sides, making sure that everything's together. So, oh, hi Sue, how lovely to hear from you. Yes, they will be flying to Australia very, very soon. Should a few more minutes and then back to bed on a wet, windy winter's night. 2:25. Oh my goodness me. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I have to say it's anything but wet and windy in the UK at the moment. It is scorching hot. So thank you, Sue. I know that Sue's over in Australia, so I really do appreciate you getting up. Wow. That pad that I've just used, you can see, is holding his head proud. And the reason that I've only put it under the head is because I don't want the whole body lifted up like this. I'm just going to put one small piece of tape on the back, and I'm going to use that to hold down his chest. And what happens then is we get this lovely undulating and also really fabulous dimension to the design. So that's part of it. The next part that we need to do is put this up there. Now you can see immediately why I wasn't worried about the pieces that I've cut out. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put my florals on the top. I've got some lovely holly, which we know is going to really Christmassy. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to break it down. I'm going to take that piece and place it behind. So I want to get this running down the edge. So let's get that tape and that holly in there. And I can shape this round as well. And then I've got another tiny little sprig, which I don't want to miss. So I could put that probably there, might be a good idea. So I'll put some glue on the back and just attach that to my berries, or with the berries, and I've got that really nicely set. And look at the difference from one side to another. It really starts to bring the design to life. And then over the other side, we'll lift up the foliage again, put down our adhesive, and let's tuck that in there. So I've got that nicely coming together, and I've still got that one holly leaf that I really can't afford to not use. So I put the glue on the front of the berries, and that way it tucks behind. And actually, do you know what? It would be really nice to just see a tiny little bit of berry coming out from behind. So there we go. That's my fabulous design, my door with our stag exclusively at 2 Red Robins, or sorry, Highlight Crafts. We'll put the details of where to shop later on, and you can see those at the bottom of this video. And then don't forget that if you're loving the stag, you are going to love this birdhouse, because we will be bringing you more colours of reflections where you can actually take this and make it all year round. Now, I've had a few questions from a few people, and just checking if there's any more there. Alison, hi, really nice to hear from you, thank you. I know we've had a few technical problems, so there's some of you probably watching this after it was live, but it's great to have your company. Excuse me, I'm being asked, are we going to have reflections in different colours? Will we have different colours doors, etc.? Yes, we will. We'll be bringing them out different colours. They'll be seasonal. We're going to be asking you, what colour front door would you like? And of course, this is just the start of the journey. I would like to say a massive thank you to everybody that's supporting us and helping us start this journey, but it's only just the very beginning. And in the beginning, having something that is as fabulous as this collection to work with has been a dream. So I will see you on Create and Craft next week on Wednesday, when we will be launching officially our 2 Red Robins for Christmas festive songbirds. But in the meantime, if you want to get ahead and you want to get our stag and the birdhouse, and in fact Little Willow's going to make an appearance as well, if you want to get those, they're available for sale right now. Thank you, everybody. It's been a real pleasure. Speak to you soon.
I come in too late.